Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Year of the Batman. Today's BTAS episode is If You're So Smart, Why Aren't You Rich? Really fucking long title. So, this is the debut episode of The Riddler, which, holy cow, why did we wait till 2 seasons to get to The Riddler? Him in the Batman series, he's really, really good. I do like how he is way more of a I guess I wouldn't say maybe a threat, but like he acts just like the Clock King, like very calculated, very um, confident or arrogant, if you will. And also, I really like the whole episode. You never see him throw a punch. Like he is a very mind guy, not a brawn guy, and they definitely stick with that. So it's kind of like an origin story. It starts off he's working for this company that's a gaming company who's making a game called Maze of the Minotaur. And Edward, he just got fired because he was suing the company for royalties of the game. And the boss was like, "Hey, Edward, you signed a contract, and I'm not paying you shit. So get the fuck out of here." So 2 years pass. The company's doing swimmingly well. They're about to make a deal with Bruce Wayne, and during the meeting, the one boss, like the greedy guy that fired Edward, he's having a meeting with Wayne and Lucius. When all of a sudden, on a billboard, has a threat and a riddle laid out for that guy. So the guy has to cancel the meeting immediately because he's scared out of his mind. So Batman, I guess Bruce, he looks at the riddle and goes to the Batcave where, uh, at the time, Robin's playing the Maze of the Minotaur game, and he's trying to figure out the riddle, and he figures, oh heck, this is the riddle is where the boss is probably at right now, and where he's going to get abducted. So Batman and Robin go there, um, and a fight breaks out between them. There's fire everywhere. There's spitting lights, bunch of chaos. So Riddler, he shoots like a gun at Robin, which like pops out a gigantic Chinese finger trap, um, and it like swallows him whole. So Batman obviously saves Robin, and the Riddler and his goons and the one business guy, they get away. Well, the business guy was, kidnapped. So yeah, um, and it's funny on the way out, Robin, he's like completely covered from here to like about his stomach with the Chinese finger trap, and the finger trap's on fire, and Robin's like, "For the love of God, put me out!" And then Bruce just like that's like this. I'm like, Bruce, that is a very valid concern. Put your son out for God's sake. Riddler also does have a fun little riddle for like the businessman because he gives him like these 5 rings that can like they're linked together, but you can unlink them, and he gives it to him, but the rings keep getting smaller and smaller to the point where like they become like handcuffs. Um, I don't know how the fuck they work. It literally just looked like straight up magic. I don't know how the hell Riddler got away with that one. Um, so Batman and Robin, they're driving down the city, and then they notice all the lights are flickering on and off when Batman deduces that it's Morse code. Because Riddler, he wants to send out a message to Batman where his location is. Well, it's a riddle, obviously, because Batman knows who the Riddler is. It's Edward Nigma, Enigma, a riddle. So they go to this amusement park, which has an abandoned maze, because, Maze of the Minotaur. And Riddler says, "All right, guys, you can come in the maze. You have 10 minutes, and you can't use utility belts. And nobody's ever solved this maze, so go." Um, so that's where like the real highlight of the episode is. There's like statues that are these fire breathing griffins. There's the hand of fate that scoops you up if you get something wrong. There's saws shooting from the walls. Like it's a bunch of fun. So Batman, he beats the maze by getting on the hand of fate, which is literally just this giant floating hand. I don't know how the Riddler makes that work or whatnot. I don't know how he afforded, because it's a gigantic maze. Like the maze is freaking huge, and I'm just like, Riddler, it's been 2 years and you got fired from your job. How the fuck did you pay for this? So Batman, he cheats. He gets on the Hand of Fate. He reprograms it to that way he can drive him and Robin to the center. And another fight breaks out with the Minotaur, but Batman once again uses the Hand of Fate to crush it, and uh, they're gonna can't talk. They're about to pursue the Riddler, but the Riddler's like, "Hey, I'm in a private plane, and I'm not even in the same building, so don't worry about that." So we'll probably see Riddler. Well, no, probably we will see Riddler again, and yeah, that's pretty much the end of it. A pretty decent origin story for the Riddler. Uh, just I love the setup, like the connections between the crimes and like the actual game, and the maze was a lot of fun, and the dynamics between Robin and Batman are really good. It's way better than Robin's Reckoning, I think. Like way better. Obviously, Robin, he's joking around a lot. Just good banter between those two. They're smiling at each other, saving each other's lives. Just good stuff. Just good quality stuff. Rating wise, it's just a good episode. Not I don't really have any complaints with it. Maybe it could have been a little more exciting. I don't like how the Riddler had to keep Batman like in the loop of everything. It's like you had the guy you wanted revenge on, just literally just do that and you're good and like leave Batman out of the equation. But that's Riddler. He's a very arrogant SOB and he never learns his lesson. So it's kind of par for the course with him. But yeah, really good. So I guess it's just like nothing really pops for me. I try to save the 7 out of 7s for something I'm just like, wowee. So that being said, I'll probably give this like a 6 out of 7. That being said, good episode, really good episode. Man, I do miss Frank Gorshin though. That was a Riddler. Don't get me wrong, this Riddler, he's very good at his voice acting. I believe it. Like he's very well written. This man, Frank Gorshin, he was something special. Anyway, enough about the 1960s nostalgia. I swear I feel like I talk about that show every other episode, but oh well. Bye.